Hello, parents and students. I'm Michelle Reagan, and I'm your daughter's religion teacher. And today I want to give you a tour of my Moodle page. I'm going to be talking quickly because I have a lot to show you. If at any point in this screencast you want to stop and slow down, just hit pause and then continue on. Now, this is my Moodle page. It's Paschal Mystery. It's the first semester Moodle page, but the second semester Moodle page will also be organized the exact same way. And as we begin, the first thing to know about my Moodle page is it's organized by topic rather than by week. So let's start at the top and work our way down. This first part, you'll see there's this middle section that has the main content, and on the right-hand side, you see a sidebar. So this is just the title of the class, my name, my email contact information, my phone number and extension, and this is a Twitter handle. I'm experimenting with the class Twitter this year. If you'd like to follow us, it's right there. And the first sidebar you see is this Voki, and if you'll notice, Jesus' eyes follow the cursor. It's if you press play, Jesus will speak the gospel to you. But I put the gospel reading, not just the gospel readings, but all the liturgical readings for the upcoming Sunday here so that you can prepare yourselves for Mass. If you continue to scroll down, you have the course description and our course philosophy. And looking at the sidebar again, here's the calendar. This is a very handy tool that shows you when things are due. If you put your cursor over a date, for example, it says what's going on this date today. Monday, August 25th, the prayer notebook was due. So that's one way you can find out when things are due in my class. If you continue to scroll down, this is still in the first block on Moodle. This is general information. So what you see right here is the news forum. That's how I communicate with students through Moodle. There's the syllabus, the textbook, the reader that allows your student to read the textbook. It's important to know that this textbook is not viewed online. It is a document that they download to their computer and they read through this reader. Parents, you could download the text yourselves and first download the reader with this link yourselves, but it's important to note that they don't have to be connected to the internet to read their textbook. So if the internet goes down, they can still read their text for this class, which is one of the reasons why we chose it. There's a link to the Bible here. It's the New American Bible, the Catholic version. If your student would like to use a different version, that's perfectly fine. This is a folder that has invites to Remind 101. Here's a link to our YouTube channel, and this is a glossary of quotes from Pope Francis that you'll see along the other side here. Now, again, going to the sidebar, this is a quick links to activities. So, for example, if your student wanted to just quickly see what quizzes were coming up, if she clicks on the link and waits patiently, she'll see them. So here's the upcoming quizzes, and I'm going to go back. Just to clarify, you have assignments and you have turn-it-in assignments. Not every assignment is a turn-it-in assignment, so it's very important that she double-checks both to see what's coming up due for those if she uses this sidebar. Now, upcoming events here, again, another handy tool to remind you of what's due. Continuing to scroll down, since my class isn't organized by weeks, what I do is this week in religion, I email the kids this every single week at the beginning of the week or at the end of the previous week. This says sort of an outline of what we're doing this week in class. So for the week of August 25th, there's an outline of what we're doing. I put the quizzes that are due and the homework. So this is sort of where both parents and students can go to see what's due if you don't want to use the sidebar. Now, this sidebar, Papa Frank quote of the day. I am just a really big fan of Pope Francis. I affectionately call him Papa Frank, and so I have a glossary of quotes that will change daily here. And if we continue to scroll down, there's a navigation bar here for your students' convenience. Celebrating Student Achievement, this block, if you click on the book, it's just simply like my refrigerator. Your daughters do amazing things. The table of contents is to the right. There's Effective Communicator, Person of Faith, Critical Thinker. Those are our ISOs, our Integrated Student Outcomes. So they're just examples of wonderful student work. Here under Effective Communicator, if you click on the link, you'll see an example of some really neat notes. A student took these notes in OneNote and they were really fantastic, so I put them there to show other students. I'm going to go back, and I'm going to go back again, and I'm back on the main page. This is a community service announcement board. The two services we always have going on are Joseph's Kitchen and Servant's Kitchen. St. Joseph's Kitchen is when the girls bake for Servant's Kitchen on Wednesdays after school, and her Servant's Kitchen is a tri-school effort that's hosted at Servite to feed the homeless. If I can find any other community service announcements for you, I'll post them here. A lot of students have to do community service hours for confirmation, so I will keep you guys informed that way. Now, as I continue to scroll down, you're going to finally see the topic areas for our class. The first thing you'll notice is this is highlighted. Do you see the red edges? The highlighted section means that's what the topic we're working on right now. As we continue throughout the year, I leave the topics open that we've previously covered because I do allow for late work. So it's very important that you realize that the highlighted section is the section we're currently working on. So if you scroll down, every topic has a book, and this is where all the course materials are located. This is a somewhat moot point because your daughters will have a OneNote notebook, and all the stuff they need is in the notebook. However, if I do any updates, I'll post them here. So the coursework is listed here. They already have in their OneNote notebooks. This is just merely for the reference. If I make any updates, I'll post them here. Here's a list of their assignments for each chapter. And then if you look to the right here, there's assignments, PowerPoint, and lectures. So the PowerPoint they already have in their OneNote. If I do update my PowerPoints, I post the updates here. And the lecture section, every single thing I do in class, whether it's a flipped lecture or an in-class lecture, I make a video of it and post it here. So this is just the lectures themselves. It doesn't include any of the in-class activities. So if you wanted to study for a test, you could watch all the lectures over again. And that's a reference for you. I'm going to go back to the main block for Chapter 2. It's the topic we're looking at right now. So that's the book. I just showed you the lectures. If you just wanted the lectures, you could get them from the book. Down here are lectures or lessons. So, for example, under Chapter 2, Sections 1 and 2 lesson, the lessons differ from the link I just showed you because they include the classwork. Sometimes the lessons are flipped lessons. Other times, for example, this one is a lesson that was totally done in class, but if your student missed that day, I create a lesson for them so they can get both my lecture and the warm-up activities. So what you see here, here's the warm-up, and it explains what they were supposed to do. They watch the video, and there's instructions here, and they can actually go through and do the lesson even if they missed it from being absent. I'm going to go back again. I apologize. There's just so much to show you. Now, so again, we're in this section. Every section for each chapter will be organized the same way. I showed you the book. I explained the lectures and lessons section. And now I'm going to, you'll notice there are labels here for each of these. So we have your book, the quizzes. All the quizzes are here. Some quizzes, your student will have a reading quiz every chapter, and it's right here. And if she misses a quiz, she can make up one per semester in my room at lunch. And if you look here, there's the assignments. So these are assignments for Chapter 2. They'll always have essential questions. They'll read the chapter, write their own essential questions for each section. There's a total of 5. Then they'll answer one in a paragraph, and that's a Turn-It-In assignment. This little paper with the little arrow swooshing around it. That means it's a Turnitin.com assignment. So it's checking against other assignments on the internet and at Rosary, so they're not copying, and they have to have a lower than 20% plagiarism rating for those assignments. And this is a reading guide. They don't have to follow the reading guide. I'm going to click on it to show you what it looks like. It's just a suggestion for how they should divide up their readings. Typically, I'll tell the students you have about a week and a half to read a chapter and do your essential questions, but some students don't know how to divide up the reading, so there's a suggestion here. For example, read the first two sections, purple and blue, pages 27 through 29 and 29 through 33, and write your essential question. So this is a suggestion. They don't have to follow it, but it just helps them stay organized with their readings. And I already explained the lessons lectures section here. So I hope this is helpful to you. If your daughter or yourself are ever confused about what's on Moodle, just let me know. Have them come talk to me or send me an email. Every section from here on out will be organized the same way. And I hope this is helpful. Again, if you find this difficult to navigate, you're ever confused, have your daughter talk to me or send me an email. I do my best to try to keep it consistent and for it to make sense. And I hope this Moodle Tour was helpful for you. Thank you and have a good day.